Hi guys, I'm Brianna, and the book I'm presenting to you guys this week is called The Aminal by Lorna Bollian. And this is a book that I borrowed from my aunt. She teaches first grade in Wyoming, and she says she reads this to her students every year because she just loves it so much. So she lent it to me so I could take a look at it, and I fell in love with it as well. So I'll tell you the story first, and then I'll tell you a little bit about why it's a picture book. And why I think it'd be good in the classroom. So it starts out with this little boy, Patrick, and he's having a little picnic lunch by himself, and he finds Aminal, and he decides that he wants to be friends with this thing forever, so he makes a little bed in his lunch sack, and he takes it home. Well, on the way home, he meets his friend Molly. That's Molly. And so he meets her and he says, you'll never guess what I caught. He caught an aminal all by himself and he put it in a bag. And she's like, oh, an aminal? And so he says, yes, it's round and green and blinky-eyed with lots of pricky toenails and a wagging tail. I think it's going to be hungry when it wakes up, so I have to hurry home and feed it. And away he went. So he told his friend Molly about this animal and she's like, And this is what she pictures in her mind. This little round thing with some prickly toenails and a tail. So basically what he describes. So Patrick goes home and Molly goes walking and she runs into her friend Calvin. And Calvin was like, I saw Patrick hurrying home, so do you know where he's going? And Molly's like, yes, he found an aminal. And she gives her own description, kind of what Patrick said, but a little bit different. She said it was a round, wild green thing that had slinky eyes and lots of toes with prickles on it and a long, waggly tail. What does it eat? Calvin asked. I don't know, she said. I really can't imagine. So this is what Calvin pictures based on Molly's description. So it's a little bit different. It has kind of crazy eyes, lots of feet, a long tail. So as the book goes on, Calvin runs into his friend, and then he runs into another person, and eventually it gets to this point where the description has made the aminal bigger and bigger, where it's like this giant dragon with like snakes as its tail, and the description is, let me read it to you. It's tangly, stickery green fur and terrible eyes that was 100 feet long and had snakes on its tail. How dreadful! What does it eat? What do you think? Oh dear me, quivered Charlene, feeling very goosebumpy. So anyways, once it gets to this point, the friend is kind of worried about Patrick that he might be in danger because of this aminal, because it's huge, this giant, 100 feet long, whatever she said. So they all gather all the friends together and they run to Patrick's house to make sure he's all right. And he's like, oh, you want to see my aminal? And he shows it to them, and you will not believe what it is. I would not have guessed what it was by its description. So I want you guys to guess on what you think it is, and then I'll come back a little bit later in the week and I'll tell you what it is. It's pretty funny. So anyways, it's a really great picture book. It's interesting. It focuses really on the characters and what's in their imagination. Like every picture it's usually just the character and then what they're thinking about. There's not a ton of background illustration, but I think that's pretty cool because it's a story about imagination. That's another thing. It has a good theme about imagination and how you need to be clear in what you say because people usually don't picture exactly what you're saying. And another theme about like gossip and telephone and how things change when you tell people. So I think it's a really great book to have in your classroom. The illustrations are great and they complement and correspond with the words very well. So overall, it's a great book. I would recommend it, so I hope you guys all pick it up, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think the aminal was. So have a great week.